Hey everyone, it's Sam. Excuse my foster dog. She is right next to me. This is my response to Module 5. I was really sick yesterday and wasn't feeling well, so I was unable to do my post, so I'm doing it this morning. Make it short and sweet, because I'm still not feeling all that well, but I'm feeling better than yesterday. To start off with, for Adam, I like how you discuss Fowler's theory of faith development in chapter 11, and I like that you specified that it separated faith and religion, because those not necessarily can be two different things, but they can play different roles in your life and how you create your beliefs and how they are interacted and how they intersect with other of your other identities, if I can get my head right. And I also like that you pointed out in stage 6, the majority of people never reach the stage, and I think that's important to know that for any theory, if it's a high achievement, and maybe not everybody can reach that, but it's okay, that's not a huge deal if you don't. And the examples you provided, Martin Luther King and Mother Teresa. And also I agree with you that these stages and other theories also can be related to life in general. I've come across a few of those in other modules as well. And definitely religion may not play an influence exactly for like stage 3 you pointed out for a person in high school or college, because they have other factors that may strongly influence them, and you use the media and their friends, and the media is a big thing that I point out that influence people, especially in college, because they believe what they hear and sometimes don't look into the facts or create their own opinions based on multiple resources. Moving on to Chris, kudos for No Shave November. Really awesome that you do that. It really makes me happy when guys do that for November and some other months as well. But I like how you pointed out that the borderland analysis, we can create our own perspective, and as higher education professionals, we can't look at individuals in just one way. Everybody's different. That includes ourselves. And you pointed out that all perspectives are incomplete, and oops, sorry, my foster dog, are incomplete, and we really only have a partial understanding of one perspective or concept. And I think that's absolutely right. Even as adults, I think we're always developing and learning new things about us or changing. And my favorite thing that you pointed out was that some of the perspectives contradict themselves. And you, for example, you used critical race theory versus queer theory, and I love how you compared it to a product versus process. I never really thought about it that way, so I have a new insight of that. Moving on to Christina, I like how you pointed out that Fowler's and Park's spiritually and religion was more broad, and that it doesn't eliminate and alienate any individuals regarding their religion. They don't have to be Christian, Muslim, whatever religion they may have. It can be catered to all of them. And you say that is a strength, that it's not just for one religion, it can be applied to any religion. But when things are broad like that, the trend that I've noticed in other theories as well is that professionals and researchers think that it's a weakness, but I'm totally with you on it. I think that sometimes when it's broad or there's room for more thought to be put into it, I like those theories as well. And then you talked about how in the last few years there's been a lot more research for homosexuals, and now we're looking more into research for bisexuals, transgenders, asexual, but also other groups that have not been that have been given less attention. And the one that you pointed out was Jewish students in undergrad, and I think that's absolutely true, because where I live and I grew up and went to school that stayed in the same area, a lot of people, mainly Christians, came into encounter with a few Islamic and Muslims, and I just think there's not a lot of study, or if there is, I'm not aware of it. Finally, for Thomas, you talked about Kohlberg's theory and how they put a try test and put to use, and then someone else came along and added on to the theory and modified it to suit them using their philosophies, which I think that's the case in multiple other theories as well that we've read about. And it's nice to see how it's not just one theory, it's a lot of theories over the course of time that have been modified. And the thing that I like that you pointed out was a lot of these theories start out as linear. They're very basic, not really basic, but sequential. You follow the steps 1 through 4. Sometimes you can go through step 1, step 2, step 3, or you can go through several of them at the same time. But now then they're turning into being complex and in depth. And sometimes I think when they're complex, they're a lot harder to understand, and that can be hard sometimes to take that from practice or put from theory and then put it into practice. I hope y'all have a great weekend, and I look forward to seeing some of you next Wednesday at the Education Student Showcase. Bye.